Hello everyone, this is Ken from the AT&T Wolfpack. Today we are going to take another more detailed look at the Samsung Galaxy S4 and the features that set this apart not only from the Galaxy S3 but all of the other phones currently available. Now that you've seen my unboxing video and had a chance to check out my written review on our website, today I am going to take a better look at the device and demonstrate some of the key new features. In this video, I'm going to cover Air Gesture, AirView, Smart Stay, and Smart Pause, and a few other things. These new features on the Galaxy S4 are motion gesture based. They're made possible by and heavily reliant on the use of all of the sensors atop the device. The proximity sensor, the camera lens, and the secondary gesture sensor all work in correlation with one another to accomplish this. They pick up the motion of your hand or eye and translates that movement into a sort of kinetic experience. And the motion is used to control the action you're trying to execute, whether it be a back and forth movement or a left to right motion. So up first we have Air Gesture. With this, the main two things you're most likely to use this feature for is in gallery mode for your pictures when you're viewing them and you wave your hand accordingly over the sensors. You have to make sure that your hand is in a high enough position so that the sensors can properly detect and calculate the movement. You can swipe forward or backward to accomplish the same effect on a display without the need to physically interact with the phone. This can also be used to answer a call by just simply swiping across the screen. When any of these features you would use are entirely conditionally based on the user's need at that moment. AirView, once enabled, comes in handy when viewing emails and also gallery pictures, for instance. You can position your finger over the email and it will bring a pop-up preview window, whereas you can see additional content of the email without having the need to even open it. The same would go for articles or pictures on or within a web page, allowing the content to be brought to the forefront for yet again additional content, or can be used to enlarge a picture too. With Smart Pause enabled, you'll have the ability to pause any video without having to touch the screen by just taking your eyes off of the content. The sensors detects the eye or head movement and pauses the video right there on the spot. A quick glance back at the screen and your video returns in its entirety without losing where you were at all. This feature is good, but I did find at times that the cycle does break from time to time and it just seems not to work flawlessly. It's spotty to say the least. Smart Scroll works when viewing website content and can be enabled by either moving your eyes up and down on the page while it follows you, or the easier way, you can also tilt the phone forward or backward to create the same effect. Unfortunately, no matter how much I tried to make this work, it just did not. I'm not sure of the cause as to why it didn't work because it was enabled. So I'm not sure if it was not just working because of the particular unit that I had, or it's just problematic in general. Other nice features are Samsung's native S Health, which when you input your height, weight, age, and a few other things, sets up exercise goals for you, and you can also use the built-in pedometer, which comes in handy. You can track your food intake, and it also determines how many calories you have to intake to maintain your weight, or how many calories you need to reduce by to start losing weight safely and effectively. Then we have Samsung Hub, which is their version of Google Play or Apple's App Store. You can purchase movies, books, games, and other apps. Pretty nicely laid out, has a good flow, and kind of in a way reminds me of how Microsoft has it on Windows phones. The camera has a ton of preloaded software packed into it. You have a huge amount of different shooting modes to choose from to match any conditions you'll ever take pictures under. Also, you have built into each mode a host of other settings you'd find on most higher-end smartphones. It's the modes that kind of set it apart. The camera is defaulted to 9.6 megapixels, which is a 16:9 ratio. If you want 13 megapixels, you'll have to select it, and it's a 4:3 ratio on that setting. All in all, I did enjoy the phone immensely, and it would definitely serve as a great upgrade from any device you're coming from, and that includes the Galaxy S3. The phone, although it has a 5-inch screen, isn't terribly large at all. It does feel good in the hand, and I have medium-sized hands, and I found no difficulty using it, and it was very pocketable. I suggest a case though, or possibly an aftermarket backplate that's either textured or rubberized, as it's kind of slippery when holding it because of the hyperglaze coating on the back, which is almost like a sponge for fingerprints and grease. The build quality on the phone is great, it's lightweight, the screen is superb, and it's very fast and responsive. I didn't suffer any lag at all when I was using the phone. Anyway, folks, thank you for joining me today, and we'd also like to thank AT&T for furnishing us this device for review. Please like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our other social channels. This is Ken, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.